Hi guys, today I'm super excited to talk to you about Netflix's new sensation Squid Game. I've finally just finished watching this weekend and wow, this show completely blew me away and I have my fingers crossed for a season 2. Now, let's dive into it and I'll give you guys my spoiler-free review for Netflix's Squid Game. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Alright guys, so before we start, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second, hit that subscribe button, go ahead, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more trailer reactions, movie and series review, as well as celebrity interviews. Okay, for real though guys, Squid Game is insane. Now, well, it is a bit predictable. I mean, let's be honest, by the time you're halfway through that first episode, you know where this is going, even if you've read absolutely nothing about it and are going in blind. That's what happened to me. Doesn't mean it's not completely shocking and terrifying when stuff actually starts to happen. So the basis of this series is 456 players who are so down on their luck that they feel like they have nothing else to do, nowhere they can turn to, no other options but to enter this game, okay? And they go into this game and they quickly realize that when they say, oh, if you lose, you're eliminated. By eliminated, they mean murdered and killed. Yeah, they're just knocking down these people. Again, you're starting with 456 people and they want to bring them down to one sole winner who will win a ton of money, like banana pants crazy amount of money. And obviously these people feel like they have nowhere else to turn. These are people who have massive gambling debts or all sorts of other debts, like massive stuff, right? They owe tons of money. People's families are being threatened. So they're basically this group of people that the people who run the game know they have nowhere else to turn right now, okay? And these people, I mean, this ends up being a thing on human nature about what people will do, like just exactly what they will do when they feel like their backs are against the wall, and how many people will just betray others, friends, stab them in the back, right? And some maybe will just not do that, right? Maybe some will just sacrifice themselves for others because that's the type of person they are, which is very, very interesting. So again, this is 8 episodes. It's very easily bingeable. It is on Netflix now, and it is completely captivating from the beginning to the end, right? Like I said, there are some predictable things, okay? There's some moments where you're waiting to see what happens, like who the VIPs are, who the head of the entire game is, who the front man is, and well, those things feel quite predictable, especially as you get closer to the reveals. It doesn't take away from the show. I think it's almost on purpose that viewers know who these people are before other people in the actual characters know who they are. The acting in this is phenomenal. The writing is amazing. Now, you can watch this in several different ways, of course. Being on Netflix, you could watch it in its original language and read the subtitles, or you could watch it English dubbed. I've done both for different episodes, and I will say it feels better. And I think this is just for everything in general, watching in the original language and reading the subtitles. However, both get the point across. Trust me, this show is nuts. It's shocking. It's bloody. You guys know me. You know I love me some blood and gore, and they really, truly deliver on here. There's some aspects of this that are just, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that. And I don't want to give anything away, but there's some moments where you're just like, wow, that is bloody and grotesque, and I freaking love it. Me, anyway, personally, I love it. This show it's bright and colorful, right? Like, the creators were very smart making this a very bright and visually stunning thing to look at, right? The settings of all the different games, which, by the way, are all children's games. Like, that is what is terrifying about it. I will never look at marbles, red light, green light, tug of war, like those things. I'm never going to look at them the same, ever, okay? It's crazy how they take these classic games that are meant to have fun, children's games, and they just completely make them twisted and terrifying and brutal and murderous, and I love it, okay? The acting in this is phenomenal. I fell in love with so many different characters, and try not to fall in love with the characters, guys. Trust me, because if you do, episode 6, you'll be sobbing like a baby. I was sobbing like a baby. Episode 6 is so emotional, and that's what's crazy is they can take something so brutal and dark and twisted and just make it extremely emotional to the point where you are in tears over these characters who are horrible, by the way. Most of these people are horrible. They have done horrible, horrible things. That is why they are in this situation. Yet somehow you can't help but feel for them. Maybe relate to them even a little bit, even if there's no way you can relate to them, you know? But I will say the very end, the final episode is great. The way everything ties together is great. It's fantastic. Even if it's a little predictable, it's pretty awesome. And then I have my fingers crossed for season 2. I feel like they left it open for season 2 to happen, and I'm totally here for it. If you guys have watched Squid Game already on Netflix, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If not, it's available on Netflix now, you guys. Go binge it. Like I said, it's only 8 episodes. I highly recommend this. It's dark, it's twisted, and it's emotional. Who would have thought, right? How can you take something so dark and twisted and also make me cry during it? I don't know, but I freaking loved it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Yeah, you guys, I am giving Netflix's Squid Game a 5 out of 5 because, well, it is predictable, which is really the only fault I can give for this. It is fine, and I think it's almost on purpose that the viewers know before the characters inside know. I don't know. All right, guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I will see you next time. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.